I 100% believe that there are so many women out there that are not seeing any results, even though they are in a diet mentally. They're just actually, that's what, just mentally in a diet, not actually physically. I think that that's a huge problem. I think that there's a lot of people who fixate on fat loss and they stay really busy in fat loss, but they're not productive. Let's go over a few signs of this. Somebody who is busy in fat loss is constantly thinking about it, constantly scrolling through Instagram, liking all of these things, constantly asking all the influencers the same questions of, so low carb, high carb, so keto or fasting. So they're asking all of the same questions. They're busy because they're getting a plan. They're getting a plan together, and mentally they're in a diet because they're also living this lifestyle of, oh, I can't eat that. Oh, that's bad for me. Oh, that will make me fluffy. Oh, if I enjoy this one meal, then that will make me fat. But one salad is going to make me skinny. Like, there's so much that they're just fixated on, and they feel so busy. And with busyness comes a few things. Comes a feeling of being overwhelmed, and it also just drains all of your energy. You see, productivity is different than busy. Being productive is different than busy. Being productive actually energizes you because you start seeing results. Start focusing on the things that you can do every single day, and you start seeing them add up, and that's what builds momentum to push you forward. That's actually the buildup of, oh, I'm now obtaining it. So even though I'm working really hard, and this is truly hard, the productivity actually builds momentum that sets you on this right path. It's so fascinating. Both people, those that are busy and those that are productive, are actually giving the same amount of effort mentally. The difference is those that are productive are nailing down the essentials, and they're doing it daily, and they're being consistent with it. Okay, so what if you are one of those people who you are realizing you have been in a diet only in your mind because you're fixated on fat loss? You're fixated on this lifestyle of restraint and restriction, but you're not being productive in it. What can you do? I actually don't think the best thing for these people is to jump into another fat loss phase, another diet. I actually think these individuals need to learn maintenance and lifestyle skills. I think that's actually what's going to help them. So don't jump, oh, she's right. I'm just in it mentally. I'm going to hop in it physically. Now I've got, no, because you don't got it. You don't have the skills yet. Because if you had the skills, then you'd be there. Does that make sense? If you had the skills already, then you would be productive. So the busy people lack the skills and the consistency. That's what they lack. So don't just jump into another diet. Find maintenance. Maintenance is when your food intake coming in is matching your energy out, whether that's like your lifestyle, just your daily movement and your training. And when those two match, and you want to be eating as much as you can, make sure that you don't just stay at some low-end maintenance, but you're eating as much as you can, maintaining and establishing this lifestyle. So what a calorie deficit does is it does induce some stress. So I want you to get out of a calorie deficit. I want you to find your maintenance as far as nutrition goes, and then I want you to find the lifestyle that you enjoy. If you don't enjoy a ton of cardio, don't be doing a ton of cardio. Get in a few walks, do weightlifting. You find the lifestyle that you can maintain, and then find the nutrition that's going to properly support that. And then you sit there for 4 to 6 months and you just nail that lifestyle down. And then when you decide, okay, I got this, I got the food, I'm eating protein, I'm eating foods I love, I'm moving a ton, everything's matched up, I know where my maintenance is. This is perfect. This is the sweet spot. Now, listen, this is what you do. Every single meal that you already have established that you just love, that you're eating, just drop the calories down by like 50. That's it. So you're eating 4 meals a day or 5 meals a day, drop it down by 50. Maybe some of you want to go a little bit more aggressive and drop those 4 meals down by 100. And now all of a sudden you're in a calorie deficit that you have the lifestyle of the food that you love, you have the lifestyle of the movement that you love, and you've just, okay, now I'm going to take my meal, and instead of doing a cup of oatmeal, I'm just going to do a half a cup of oatmeal. Instead of my sandwich that I love so much, I'm just going to now use low carb bread, and just these tiny little drops that will bring down the calories just a bit. Now all of a sudden, that is a calorie deficit that's maintainable, that you can do for 12 weeks without destroying yourself. That's what you need to do. The busyness is indicating that you don't have the life skills yet. Don't learn those life skills in a calorie deficit. You've been trying to do it and it hasn't worked for you, right? What is it? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. Stop it. Stop it. Learn this lifestyle at maintenance. My next video, I'm going to talk just about that. I'm going to talk about what that looks like as at maintenance, what my foods look like at maintenance, and then small adjustments that you can make just to lower those on down and to get into a calorie deficit that's not going to kill you, but one that you can sustain long enough to see the results you want.